Hey guys, it has been a whirlwind of a day. I have finished my schooling up until my finals. So I have a final project I have to do, and then I have a final exam I have to do, and then I am done with school. I still owe more than half of my loan, but I am almost done with school and I cannot believe it. But today my kids are getting out of school early, and I honestly don't know what time that is. They could be home any minute. They don't get half days often, so when they do, I completely forget when they're coming home. But I want to make them cupcakes before they come home. I know a lot of kids have already been out for a little bit for their spring break, but my kids have not. They get 2 days, a Friday and a Monday, so, you know, add the weekend, it's 4. They don't get much time off for spring break, which I find really weird. I always thought that when I was a kid, I got a lot more time off than that, but I don't know. I could be wrong. We're going to switch this over to 3 days really quick, though, so I don't forget. And then we'll get started on the cupcakes. So it is 3 days till Easter, and I also need to put together their Easter eggs for their Easter egg hunt. I just got some jelly beans to put in there, but I still have to do that. Okay, so we're making some box cake mix for our cupcakes. Some of this spring yellow frosting with some sprinkles on top. And then these I seen at Target a while ago, and I picked them up just for this moment to make cupcakes with them. They're just chocolate bunnies. And then I have these cupcake wrappers, which are pretty big. I forget what I bought them for, but I really did like them. And so we might be using these in there. Oh, I also need to hard-boil eggs. We're supposed to be dyeing eggs tonight. And I need to hard-boil all those eggs. I use this little egg thing I'll show you guys to do it, but it's going to take time because this little egg thing doesn't hold that many eggs. I know I could do it in my crock pot. I know I could do it in my pressure cooker, but I want to make sure that most of them stay whole and do not crack. So I do it a little bit of a slower way, and I need to do all of that also. I just feel like I'm on survival mode here right now. And with this final project coming up, I know I'm definitely going to be in more of a survival mode because it is going to be a long project. For my final, I need to redecorate a living room, and that's a multi-step process. I'm thinking about asking somebody else if I could decorate their living room over my living room, just because I think it'll be easier to work with somebody else's living room than mine. So I'm thinking about that. I don't know if I'm actually going to ask someone, but I might. Okay, everything is in there. The eggs, the water, the oil. Now we just need to mix that. I probably should have got a bigger bowl, but I think this will work. I had a huge fail moment yesterday. I had to rewash almost every single dish that I own because I unloaded the dishwasher behind me, and I didn't realize until it was almost completely empty. I had like a pot and a pan left, something like that in there. I didn't realize till it was almost empty that at some point the dishwasher turned off while it was cleaning, and everything was still dirty, and there was just inches of water at the bottom of the dishwasher that was dirty, and I couldn't remember like how many plates I put back or how many cups I put back. So I had to clean all my dishes over again, and then I did fix my dishwasher yesterday. Thank the heavens above, it was not a hard fix, and so far it's been running really well. Okay, there goes our cupcakes ready to bake. While we wait for the cupcakes to cook, we're going to get started on hard boiling the eggs. So this is what I use to hard boil my eggs, is this egg machine. Where's the name for it? A Dash, that's what it's called. I use one of these Dash ones. I use the bigger one, and this is how we hard boil all of our eggs. We love not only dyeing eggs, but eating them after, so we're going to do quite a few. This holds a dozen at a time, so we'll probably do 2 dozen. Yeah, we'll probably do 2 dozen. This also comes with a cup, and it tells you how much to fill this with water for hard eggs, poached eggs, soft omelet, all different things. And it also comes with a pin on the bottom so that you pierce each egg before you put it in. That just helps it not explode, is what I was told. So we're going to do that, and then we will fill with water and turn it on. Okay, now the lid goes on and we just flip the button and it'll do all the work and then it'll play a tune when it's done. Here goes the 2 egg dyeing kits we're using this year. I normally buy the ones with like the really cute wraps and the little things they could sit in, the paper, cardboard cutout things that they could sit in. But this year I just went with the simple ones. Every year I buy those, we never use the whole kit. I actually think I still might have one down in the basement. Yeah, so I just went with these. I went with a neon one and just a classic colors. Cupcakes are done. Let's move them to this rack so that they could cool, and then we could decorate them. I definitely don't think I'm gonna get done in time for the kids coming home, but that's all right. I mean, I don't think they'll mind to have fresh cupcakes when they come home. Let's let these cool, and we will put in a new batch of eggs once that goes off, and then these will probably be cool by then, right? They don't take that long to cool. Scares me every single time that that goes off. I do see one egg explode it. Only 2 eggs exploded out of that whole batch. Well, this one also is a little bit, but I think that'll be okay to dye still. Forgot to add the water. I'm gonna try slowly add it in the middle. Oh, it works. By the way, this does not take long to hard boil 12 eggs. Maybe 10-15 minutes at the most. Maybe. So there goes our second one in and ready to go. Let me wash my hands real quick. And these cupcakes are ready to go, ready to be icing and decorated. I want to try something different out to icing these. So I got a whole icing kit a little bit ago because I wanted to make these Italian cookies. And then I realized it did say to use like the piping bags, but then I realized there is cookie presses to make those cookies. So eventually I hope to buy a cookie press to make those because this did not work. But now that I have all this icing stuff, I might as well use it. It's just a simple kit I got off of Amazon, nothing fancy. I'm looking at the paper to try to remind me what the tips look like. I'm looking for just the grass looking one. I think I'm gonna try a few different ones, but let's try the grass looking one first since we have the bunnies. Let's see if I can actually do this. Okay, there's definitely room for improvement. I am going to change the tip of that. Again, I think if it was green, it would look so much cooler. Let's put a bunny on top. What color? It's yellow and brown, so let's go with like a blue bunny. Ooh, they're heavy bunnies. Okay, there goes our first spring cupcake. It's fine. Let's change the tip though, because that is not... I feel like I need to work more with these to be able to understand how that one works. So let's try to do this without making a mess. Sounds like a fire engine. I thought it was a police car. And that sounds really close, and the kids are supposed to be home shortly, I think. If that does not get farther away, I'm gonna go out there and look. I did go out there and I do not see anything. I'm actually running low on icing. It looks like, probably because I put such a big top on that piping thing, I don't have enough icing. So I'm just gonna use the little bit I have left and ice them just by hand, you know, free-handedly. So I make sure I have enough icing for these cupcakes. That one kind of looks like a flower. Do you see that? That one looks cute. They are a mess, but they are done. Let's put some sprinkles on top and some more bunnies. Oh, the sprinkles kind of hide the bad icing job I did. That's nice. Nobody will ever notice. Oh, our bunnies were starting to melt. I accidentally put them on the oven, which is still a little hot from cooking the cupcakes. Okay. There goes our spring cupcakes, and the kids are still not home. So I did it in enough time. I am very proud of myself. I was always told that you want to cool a hard-boiled eggs down under water or even in an ice bath. It just makes them easier to peel. I don't know if that's true or not because I just always followed that. If they cool on their own, they're supposedly harder to peel. This one's really starting to crack, so I'm going to leave that out. This one exploded. You guys see that? I don't want to put it over the cupcakes. It exploded. Oh, there's another one in here that completely exploded. I don't know why I'm having so many that explode this time. I never had this many before. Maybe it's just the egg? This one completely exploded. Yeah, I don't know why I'm having so many that cracked this time. I gave myself a little bit of a headache. I figured out what I did wrong with those eggs. I was piercing the wrong side. You're supposed to pierce the side that has the little air pocket to keep it from exploding. I was doing the complete opposite side, so the next batch I did correct again, and it worked out just fine in the end. I'm out of breath a little bit from running all the way to Chase's office, all the way back upstairs to Bella, back down again. Bella got accepted into the high school that she wanted to go to. It was kind of weird because we filled out the application back in like November, and then we didn't hear anything back where other kids were. We didn't hear anything, so I was trying to contact people, but nobody was answering me, and I did not know what to do. But she got accepted, so she is so excited. She was dancing around, running around, hooting and hollering. She's so excited to go. She's gonna go for, is it graphic communication, some graphic design, somewhere along there. But she is so excited to go, and I am so happy that she got accepted. I can't wait to see what her future holds for her in this. She's a very good and smart teen, so I am very excited to see what her future holds for her. I'm in my closet right now. Back behind me is actually where the Easter baskets are, under that blanket right there. And I need to fill Easter eggs. If I don't do it right now, I'm going to completely forget, and then I don't know. I use the same Easter eggs every single year. I know not everybody does Easter egg hunts. I did growing up. I'm sorry if you could hear the small heater, by the way. I have a small heater going right here. I'm just cold. I did Easter egg hunts growing up. I know a girl a few doors down from us. She did Easter egg hunts, but she did it with the hard-boiled eggs that they decorated, which I think is a great idea. I can't imagine if you like forget where one of those is, though, it will start to smell. But I think that's a great idea too. If you're going to dye the eggs, you might as well use those. But I have these, and I had these for a long time now. When I went through my whole trying to be eco-friendly, which I still do try to be, but at one point I was like really about it. I bought these and we've been using them ever since. They are They are biodegradable and compostable, though again, we use them every single year. So how I normally do it is that each kid gets a room. Like I'll say, Bella, your eggs are hidden in the kitchen, and then she'll search through the kitchen. Logan will search through the living room or wherever his eggs are at. But this year they asked to do it a different way, and I am all for it. So we have a few different colors in here. We have green, a yellow, blue, we have pink and purple. So we have 5 different colors in here. What I'm going to do is I'm going to pick 2 colors for each kid, and then when we hide the Easter eggs, we'll hide them throughout the whole house. So they'll search the whole house for just their colors. They want to do that this year, which I totally understand. After you hide the eggs in the kitchen for so many years, you kind of just know where they're at. So I totally get wanting to expand it a little bit. So this year I am going to pick 2 colors for Bella and 2 colors for Logan. Bella said her favorite color was yellow. So Bella will definitely get yellow, and I think Logan said his was green. So yellow and green, and then I will make Logan's green and blue. So that'll be Logan's color. And then I'll make Bella's color, we'll do pink and kind of the yellow, yellowish orange. So there goes their colors. So I'll fill up some eggs with their colors, and then when Easter comes, we can hide them. To go in their Easter eggs, I bought some Starburst jelly beans, the red ones, all the red flavors, some sweet tart jelly beans. Now I did buy a lot of jelly beans because I bought that egg, if you remember that egg glass container from Target, and I want to fill that up with jelly beans. So whatever jelly beans I do not use for the eggs, I'm just going to go downstairs and fill up that container. But we do have a few other things too. When I went to Dollar Tree, I seen these Krabby Patties and I could not pass them up. My kids used to love Krabby Patties. I don't know if they still do, but it's worth a try and to see if they like it. We still have some Reese's left over from the baskets, Sour Patch Bunnies, which I have been eating, I will be honest, and some chocolate bunnies also from the Easter basket. And then the last thing is some Sour Patch Kids jelly beans also. I have this bag from Dollar Tree, so when the eggs get filled, I'm just going to put them in there, and I'm going to try to fill 1 egg for each kid at the exact same time so that I know each kid is getting the same thing. One egg down. I don't know how many more to go. I normally fill like 12 for each kid. But because we're hiding them around the whole house, I might fill more this year. I might use all the jelly beans we have. We'll see. Let's open up the sweet tart one and fill some eggs with that. They're definitely a little tart. What is that? I'm now seeing in my closet. I need to clean out my closet. It needs a serious overhaul. I'm just not there yet mentally to go through it all, but it needs a really good cleaning in here and organization. It needs something in here so bad. We're gonna see what that is though. Let's move on to these Krabby Patties. You could fit like 1 in there, like perfectly in there. Okay, they both have 6 each so far. Let's see what that is. Oh, it's so dusty. I'm not even going to take it over here. It's a Book of Mormon family book that I received when I was baptized. The person who gave it to me, I very much respect and love his whole family, and I respect him as a person. Sorry, Bella did that thing where, like, you know, they scream and then they start running. And I thought something was wrong, but she was just super excited because her friend also got into the same school that she did for the exact same thing. So they'll be going together. I thought something was wrong. I messed everything up. I just kind of like ran out the door. I'm sorry if I cut that off weird or not. It's a Book of Mormon from a family. It's like the family version, and I very much respect that family. I respect them, and so I want to do something with it. I don't want to just like throw it away. I no longer want it either though, so I'm trying to figure out what to do with it in a respectful manner. I know everybody has different beliefs, but I respect items like that, and so I want to pass it on, but I want to pass it on correctly, especially with it coming from the family that it did. I know some people told me just to throw it away. It's not that big of a deal, but like it's more of a mental and a respect thing that I don't want to do that to I don't want to do that. We're opening up the Sour Patch Kids jelly beans now. Oh wow, look how bright they look. They look so pretty in these eggs. That's why I wait for the jelly beans to go inside of these eggs, is because no matter what kind of jelly bean you get, they always look so cool in these little eggs. Plus, when you shake them, they sound like maracas, and so that's really fun. That is sour. Let's add some of these chocolate bunnies. I think these chocolate bunnies are going to be a huge hit with not only my kids, but my kids' friends. I do expect them, and I'm okay with it, to share this candy, to bring to school and share it, just like you would on Halloween. I do expect them to do that, so I want to make sure to put a good variety in here. Let's put some Sour Patch Kids in this one. I'm just going to quickly count them to make sure they both have the exact same number, and then to write it down so I don't forget how much each kid has. Yeah, let's do that. So Logan is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So Logan has his 12 Easter eggs, blue and green. Bella has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, so Bella has her 12 yellow and pink eggs. So we are ready for Easter. I was going to say we are ready for Easter, but I have yet to make a meal plan and buy anything for Easter dinner. We are not having anybody over, which is kind of nice. I don't have to worry about hosting anybody. Easter is like top favorite holiday. It really battles with Christmas for #1. So it's nice to not have to worry about entertaining people and just kind of enjoying it. I will definitely be enjoying that. So I'm going to go for now, guys, and hide these Easter eggs, probably with the baskets right there. And maybe start a meal plan for Easter so that I semi get ahead before we dye Easter eggs tonight. If I do not upload this video by the time I'm done dyeing Easter eggs, I'll insert a quick clip here of what the Easter eggs look like when they were all done being dyed. You best believe I'm getting in there and dyeing some eggs. It's one of my favorite things to do, okay? But I'm gonna go. I still hear Bella. She's super excited about getting into school, and so I want to go celebrate with her a little bit. I'm so happy that she's being able to follow her dream and her passion in life. And yeah, so I'm gonna go. I hope that you guys have a good morning, afternoon, or evening. If I don't see you guys before Easter, I hope everybody has a great Easter. Whether you celebrate with baskets or you keep it religious, neither one is wrong. I hope that you guys have a good morning, afternoon, or evening, and I'll see you later, guys. Bye.